on the Peter Channel Late Night News on this late Saturday night, December 10th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins and our Late Night News at 11:05 p.m. It is 12 degrees here in North near tonight's low and B10. Here now, your Late Night Newscast at 11:05 p.m. on top story at 11:05 p.m. on this late Saturday night. It is terror in Turkey as in Istanbul, where 2 bombs exploded at Besiktas Stadium after fans had gone home Saturday night, killing 29 people within 166. Exxon CEO Tilson said to be Trump Secretary of State pick. In a secure meeting room under the Capitol last week, lawmakers had their hands in a classified letter written by colleagues and the Senate summed up a secret new CIA assessment on Russia's role in 2016 presidential election. Republican John Kennedy won Louisiana Senate went off on Saturday night. Saturday night, Captain City started in the Democratic 2004 and cemented the GOP Senate majority of the 52 seats for the beginning of the president-elect Donald Trump's administration. At church Rupert collapsed in U.S. Southeast Nigeria, killing at least 60 people attended bishop ordination. Some people. And the reports put the number much higher, which may be people believed to be still trapped under the debris. The new real devil law, the North Carolina Supreme Court Chief Justice callback returned just to the serve on a case-to-case basis to avoid potential deadlocks have been rescinded. Islamic State group fighters that rendered Palmyra 9 months after losing ancient Syrian desert city. Monitoring groups say militant and pro-government forces fought fiercely in the center of Palmyra. Oil tankers that expected being along the Islamic State moments before they were hit by airstrikes in central Syria on Thursday. Sana Yemen, a suicide bombing detonated explosive inside a military base in the 7th city of Aden on Saturday, killing at least 48 soldiers and injured dozens more, Yemeni officials said. After publicly conceding an electoral defeat last week, President Yahya Jammeh Gambia reversed the course for the call on a new election. New York City's Anderson County is bent on despite efforts by a community group to deter a holiday pub crawl for root-suited revelers. Kellyanne Conway, Donald Trump's senior advisor, is a South Jersey native and will serve as a grand marshal of the Hamilton Christmas Parade. The only move was calm. 11 times a week, confessed massacre and 9 Black Christians inside a South Carolina church. Brownsville, Texas, strong winds and high tide may have contributed to the deaths of more 60 brown pelicans killed by a common traffic on the highway near Texas border with Mexico. North Edinburgh, with the holiday shopping season in full swing, the state of the economy seemingly in a similar potential manner. Shoppers are still filling bags, but with a donut caution for some. Plainville, some stated the future of the small town. Royal Charmers at its take as Queen Space and Plainville agenda. Attleboro, dozen hockey players and heirs. Families with factory fun. New England Sports Village complex on Saturday afternoon after the electrical generator broke down and began smoking. Okay. 3 employees at a Prudential Financial Incorporated charged in lawsuit today with threat of termination trying to report alleged fraudulent sales of life insurance policies by Wells Fargo Incorporation. A flag with the Organization of Petroleum and Exporting Countries is still seen before as OPEC non-OPEC agreed for first global oil pact since 2001. Columbus, Sri Lanka, Sri Lankan naval troops fired 1 shot to the break of reported by striking dock workers and held up a Japanese vessel for 4 days at Island 7 international port. Among inquiries including a questionnaire sent by President-elect Donald Trump's transition team to workers at the Department of Energy and requested an inventory of all HC employees are contractors and attending meetings and conferences. The martial landscapes of a worldly, the ground is twisted and a warp black course, ripping waves and jagged spikes, sulfurous gas spill from vents in the ground, bits of volcanic gas, including faint sunlight that filters the undulating fog. This week, Donald Trump has some more people to the cabinet, and a lot more meetings now, more than 90 according to the scene. Peter Chill News Time is now 11:09 on this late Saturday night, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Beep beep! Let's see where the subway system is looking good on the commuter rail and the ferries, they are looking good. Okay, I was in motorways of, let's study uptown in New York City, where a lot of expressway on both ends of it onto the lid slow. Lincoln on the westbound side, it is backed up. FDR driving the northbound side by the southeast Manhattan on the upper east side. FDR driving the southbound side back to the southeast Manhattan. 278 in the eastbound side, Lowell Park Slope. 678 on the southbound side back to the Jamaica stretch. Interstate 87 and northbound side of background 278. 278 in the eastbound side, Little so just around Route 95 in the box. Interstate 87 northbound side back to north of 95 in the box. 95 in the northbound side back to Englewood, New Jersey. Out in Connecticut, 95 in the southbound side, Little so headed towards Bridgeport, Connecticut. 95 in the southbound side back to Connecticut down towards Providence. But how is the ways at Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island? Looking good. That mass back in the eastbound side, Little so after Route 7 in Stockbridge. How is the Barbers of Vermont, North Germania, looking good, and New York State breweries, a little slow in Utica. Interstate 81 both ends back to North Cicero all the way up to Pulaski. And New York State breweries back to Fredonia all the way headed towards Buffalo. Interstate 86 Sapico on the eastbound and westbound side between Alfred and Arnold. And Sapico around Salamanca and Chautauqua and headed towards the Pennsylvania border. And Interstate 98 on the westbound side is backed up from New York's Pennsylvania line all the way towards Erie. Peter Chill News Time is 11:11 on this late Saturday night, and it's time now for a weather report. And take a look at radar, and it shows some spotty snow flurries off the outer Cape and the Islands and around Chatham, and seeing some spotty snow showers off the southeastern coast of Long Island in New York State, and seeing some lake effect snow flurries from west of Schenectady, stretching all the way down to Rome, and then around Lake Artery around Fulton and Oswego, and seeing a line of other snow showers around Cornwall, Elmira, and Buckton, and a little line of snow showers from Denison, stretching all the way down to Lake Erie, and some spotty snow showers around Baden and Guelph, and up in the north central Ontario, patchy snow flurries around the Toronto area, around Oakville and Mississauga, and seeing some little snow showers northwest of Genesee, Michigan, near. And a line of snow showers stretching from central and western parts of Ohio, stretching into western Michigan and Wisconsin, and the north in Illinois and Indiana, and down for northern Iowa, and then southern Minnesota, and then the Dakotas, and northeast Montana. And take a look at travel conditions around the Midwest here. Look at this. Interstate 90 is backed up from South Bend, including the entire Chicago area. All the highways and byways in the Chicago and vicinity are slow go because of the snow. Interstate 96 is backed up from Interstate 94 to Grand Rapids. Interstate 94 both ends back to western Milwaukee down from Madison, Wisconsin. Interstate 39 is backed up from Janesville, Wisconsin, up to Stevens Point. Interstate 9 is back to Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin, headed towards Rochester, Minnesota. And Interstate 35 on both ends also east of Fort Dodge in Iowa. Interstate 57 on both ends is back to Champaign, Illinois, up towards Chicago. 55 is backed up from Bloomington all the way towards Chicago. Interstate 65 is back to Lafayette, Indiana, all the way up to Gary. Interstate 69 is backed up from north of Minneapolis, headed towards Fort Wayne and around towards the Michigan border. And highways and byways of Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Twin Cities are slow go. And Interstate 94 slow run, you're clear. Okay, looking at hazard weather outlook here. High probability of winter weather advisory will be needed for much of the interior Massachusetts and Northern Connecticut for Sunday night and Monday for 2 to 6 inches of snow accumulation across northern Massachusetts, low probability 6+ inches across northwest Massachusetts. Across the coastal plain, an inch of 2 accumulation is possible before a change of the rain by daybreak on Monday. A significant amount of the Monday morning rush hour is likely mainly north and west of the Boston-Providence corridor. Here. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. That clear skies about 10 degrees, calm wind for Sunday, and clear skies about 33 degrees, light variable wind. Sunday night, snow may after 1 a.m., low around 27 degrees, and not southwest wind. Tuesday is 8% new snow increments 1 to 3 inches possible. Monday, rain and storm becoming all rain by 8 a.m. 144 degrees, and southeast about 5 to 9 miles are coming at west in the afternoon. Winds gust high 20 miles an hour. Chesapeake is 8%. New snow increments less than half an inch possible. For Monday night, outside chance of snow and showers before 8 p.m. Podcast goes about 28 degrees and west about 6 miles an hour. Chesapeake is 20%. Tuesday, most of Sunday podcast got about 40, about 26 degrees. For Wednesday, podcast got about 37 degrees. For Wednesday night, a chance of snow showers between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. Most of the got about 20 degrees. Chesapeake is 30%. Thursday, Sunday podcast got about 26, about 11 degrees. Friday, most of the time podcast about 23, about 13 degrees. And for Saturday, chance of snow mostly got about 32 degrees and Chesapeake is 50%. Again, time today it's 11 degrees with first cast, humidity 81%. Here, not near, it is 12 degrees, humidity of 95%. In Mansfield, it's 11 degrees. And so have your blankets ready on your bed because it's going to be freezing outside. And that's going to be for the period until the late night news on this. Late Saturday at 7:10, 2069. Please hope you have a good night with a good podcast. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a good night.